system, and the comparative way is useful to see different profiles, and it's useful to analyze the structure, peculiarity, and contradiction of a system. This paper, the purpose of this paper is to put in evidence the difference between American constitutional system and Italian or European constitutional system. In the first place, it's necessary to talk about American Constitution, because American Constitution of 1787 is very different from other constitution, because it is an expression of a process of integration between 13 different states. And this important legal text has changed the future of the United States, because it is born through a compromise between different states. And it is composed by only 7 articles, but it was able to express your power and your potentiality for 2 centuries. American Constitution is building around the people, and this concept is contained in the preamble of the Constitution. For constitutional fathers, government exists to serve people, and they wanted stability, they wanted unity, they also wanted safeguard of rights and freedom by balancing of power between among individual, state, and the central government. United States are governed by a form of federal government in which power is shared between central state and member state. In the Constitution, the power is divided. The powers given to each states are balanced, are limitated by the power given to the central government. At the same time, the power given to the central government are limited by the power given to each state. So that the power is divided, is separated. And there is 3 branches of government, executive branch, legislative, and the judicial branch. So that this is the system of checks and balance when the power is balanced. This it yields from the basis of the system, of the American system, which seeks to create a union of different places, different individuals, and different states. But the American Constitution did not contain a section to outlining rights and freedom. So that subsequently, constitutional fathers thought that Constitution should be changed to contain this freedom and these rights. So that in 1791, 10 amendments were added to the Constitution to protect these rights. Now, Bill of Rights plays a central role in American law, and because it is a symbol of culture of the nation. The rights present in the Bill of Rights are, for example, freedom to speak, to press, religion, freedom to petition, but the most important articles is the 10 Amendments, because the 10 Amendments speaks about the power of the states and of the people, so that the power don't delegate to the United States by the Constitution or not prohibited by it, are reserved to the states or to the people. This is a great expression, because through this expression the Supreme Court has limited the action of federal government. And it is a fundamental expression. But this advanced system have some lacks, because in this system there is the absence of social rights, and the most important difference between Italian constitutional system and American constitutional system is crucial: the absence of substantial guarantee for everybody. And the social right expression contain, for example, a right to education, a right to health, equal opportunity for all, a right to work, and the Italian Constitution of 1948 contain numerous guarantees for the citizen. American constitutional system can be considered away from this context. In the first place, because it still present capital punishment, and this is only one example of a violation of social and human rights. Another example is the right to health. Health is a great responsibility for every state. Is a fundamental component of the way standard of living.
The right to
health. It is a great responsibility of every state. Nevertheless, in a country as the United States founded on a market economy, health is not guaranteed because the access to sanitary care is conditioned by the economic ability of everybody. So that American state doesn't guarantee all the social needs. Finally, I want to underline that the constitutional tradition of the two continents are usual democratic basic, but European democracy has gone over, including a new generation of rights. To answer to all people some standard of living. This is the difference, the most important difference.
Okay, thanks a lot.
I would like to underline that our paper are linked by some main concepts: respect, human rights, and law, bill of rights. But this situation allow me to carry out many comparison, and in particular to underline that there are the comparison between deeply different realities. We have underlined the situation of China and European Union, but Giuseppina underlined the situation of United States. It's strange to note that United States that represent the symbol of modernization not provide social rights. Social rights. If in China this situation is possible because China is a particular country that has many problems linked with the Communist Party, with the government. In the United States is unacceptable, this situation. And in this situation we underlined the role of the European Union that is go away towards a future of that underlined